So in the 50s, my father worked for my grandfather, and he basically, it was just a used tire shop down there on South Robinson, and that's really where he learned the trade. And then in '69, my grandfather passed, and then my father and his brother took over Hibdon Tire and basically bought a service station and started actually selling new tires. So we we felt like we had really moved up in the world at that point. So in 1970, my dad and his brother took over. They were literally selling tires out of our house. I mean, they would sell the tires, they would go around towards the back of the house. We had a little shed. It was literally dirt, there was not even any concrete, and they would jack up the cars and change the tire, and then had a little bubble balancer back in the day. In the early 70s was when all the tire manufacturers stopped the road hazard warranty. If you bought a tire from Hibdon's, and you hit a curb or blew it out, we just went ahead and took care of it. That, along with the free flat repair back when no one was doing that, really helped us build the company into what it was, and it took us into the early 80s. In the 80s, it seemed like we had finally arrived to be the dominant tire dealer in Oklahoma. We started some extra customer service type things that no one was doing, one of which was the courtesy van that would cruise up and down the highway just looking for stranded motorists. We would, pull up, give them a ride to, to safety or to their house or office or whatever, and provide cold drinks, or just maybe they just needed a jumper cables to jump the car. So in the late 80s, my dad pretty much stepped back. My brother and I took over the tire stores, and he was in charge of retail operations. I was pretty much in charge of the hiring of the personnel, and I traveled the country and worked for a lot of different tire stores. Basically, I would just go there and go to work in the service area and change tires, but I would write down every good idea that I saw, and we would bring that back here and implement those things into Hibdon Tire. We feel like that kind of took us to a new level, and we actually grew it into 26 stores here in Oklahoma at the time, and we were really the biggest independent tire dealer in the southwest United States at that time. So it's been, over 15 years now, I guess, that we sold the company to Bridgestone Firestone. Took off, several years, and coached my daughters in t-ball and softball, and just was a dad. But then we started Hibdon's Heat and Air.
In 2015, Les started a company called Hibdon Mechanical, which serviced restaurant equipment. They started moving more to residential heat and air when COVID hit and restaurants closed.
From air in the tires to air in the home.
Well, we've got a total of about 7 vehicles.
Hibdon Heat and Air sells a new product, but with the same philosophy.
People always thought we treated our customers so great. We did, but what we really did was we treated the people that worked with us great.
Back in the 40s, Eldred famously refused to deal in stolen merchandise. His son Ray bent over backward to make sure even minor mistakes were made up for in the customer's favor.
If you go out and you do a good job, they'll tell 1 or 2 people. But if you screw up and you fix it, you do the right thing and you fix it, they're going to go tell 20 people.
Products may change, but this Oklahoma family still insists the service behind it makes all the difference.
All we have to do is treat people honestly, and we'll do all right.